see a top-5 team in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. 4th down now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sweep. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Keeps it on the draw. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Moss. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. Gets made on the out route. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The sure hands. It's Moss. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Now comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off with RPO Fiello, the quarterback, looks to his right. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Concepcion. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
And we're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Breaks into the clear.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line is Concepcion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Moss. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Using his legs, it's Moss. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. decides to fair catch this. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running up, but hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nice grab. It's Bennett. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Number 3.
Now the try for 2. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Reed. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT puts him up 13 now. important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here's the fair catch by the return man. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Gamecocks getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Breaking tackles and going. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They're able to get him down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Look out, whole different game now.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Gets into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 5-point game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try the right side on the toss. And here he goes. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The return man decides to signal fair catch. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Love the call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the slant route. Could kind of be a gimme for a quarterback, but give the defense credit. They were able to disrupt the pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Powers through. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they come roaring back now.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to scramble. Breaks into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
South Carolina, 24.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
To throw, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
While the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. On the move now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Maybe the last shot here. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And in the final minute now, quarterback will take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.